our next president to be. I'm sure you've seen him by now. Mr. Oswald, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi, I'm fine.
It's a pleasure to have you here. You know, our own future president. I can't believe it. I'm sitting close to a future president. But let's just go straight into this. In case, you know, someone is out there wondering who exactly Oswald is, what would you be telling that person?
Well, there's a phrase that I have no labels. So I feel like if I define myself as anything, I'm limiting myself. So I do a number of things. Mostly technology. I'm a digital solutions architect, software development, application development. So I know how to build technology systems for businesses. Yeah, so that's what I do on the daily, mostly. I'm also a law student.
Law student,
yeah.
Interesting.
Reading law.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's come to, you know, your football life. Do you watch football frequently? Is there any team that you support? Or football is just a side game to you?
Yeah, I used to watch football very frequently.
How frequent?
Like every day.
Every day?
And all the time.
And what happened?
You want me to say it?
You should. They want to hear you.
Well, I'm an Arsenal fan. I have to say it. Sometimes I just have to say the truth. I'm an Arsenal fan. And watching Arsenal break my heart for years, I just decided to follow from, okay, Arsenal is playing, I'll check the scores.
Yeah.
Oh, they won, they lost. Okay, that's fine. Because there were a lot of disappointments in there, but football is interesting. I used to do a lot of football and sports analysis, on teams even before the matches, but I kind of slowed down on that. Now, because of work and school, I don't have a lot of time to watch football, but I still follow what is happening in the league, the scores and everything.
Yeah. Okay, so interestingly, you know, there are people out there who watch football basically every hour and follow it every day. Even them crowd, their odds notify. And Charlie, he's taking football as a third, you know, thing. He's not really watching it, and he's getting the odds right. Let's come to the odds. You've really gained
the most important
the most important part. You've gained a big reputation in the past week because you went about 5 days straight delivering odds. Yesterday did not work, but of course that we can overlook that. What exactly happens before you cook these odds? I looked at your Twitter bio and it says that you are not an Oswald. But then I look at your pinned tweet and it says that God gives you a vision. So you are spiritually inclined. Do you get, you know, a vision in terms of these odds, or it just comes to you, or do you do any calculations? How do you work them?
You know, if I tell you, I'll be revealing my trade secrets.
Then he wouldn't be so unique anymore.
Yeah, so that's my trade secrets. But it's not just analysis. Yeah.
You do go with your instinct, because I remember the Valencia Ajax and I saw them,
Valencia.
Who does that?
Look, I said the same thing myself. So I sticked up bet early in the morning, around 7 a.m.
Why did you choose Valencia? Like Valencia, they suck. Like Ajax,
I think it was because of what I say is my trade secret, which I cannot tell you the details of. So I just take that slip and I left it. Then I went on during the day. Then I depended more on analysis for other slips. So we bleed for that side.
Okay.
But in the end, that slip saved the day, the Valencia. When I saw it later, I was like, this guy, Charlie, why you go choose Valencia? And I was like, nah, you relax. Make you see something. So we're there and it's like, Valencia got into the lead. And I was like, Charlie, the thing go play. So I was just waiting until the 90th minute, and it happened. So when I posted, everybody was shocked. Someone even made a comment saying, Valencia's sporting director, Accra, would not have gone behind them for that match. So almost everyone, a majority of the people lost that day. But it was one of the things that drew attention. So everybody kept saying, Charlie, send me odds. That following the correct 1-3 prediction of West Ham versus Arsenal.
Yeah, I saw that one as well.
So the consistency kept building up some momentum. And as time went on, it just blew up after so many people came into my DM saying, Charlie boss, Charlie, make her throw some odds, make her throw some odds, Charlie, drop the odds, Charlie, odds. Look, and I didn't want to post it on the timeline. So I wanted to know who I gave it to. I wanted to be able to track that. So I sent to over 200, I'm sure it's more than 300 people. So I spent like 5 hours just sitting on my phone, sending, paste, copy, paste, and sending it to them. And when it was getting to the time for the match, I felt like, there are so many people still asking me. So what if this thing happens? Let me just post it on the timeline for people to enjoy. So I posted it.
And it went.
And it hit. And that was the beginning of the everything.
Okay, so let's break this down. And you did say that you give it out for free, which is shocking because a lot of the betting accounts out there ask for half deposit. Give me 50 cedis before I give you these odds, or pay me 10 cedis, or make a down payment. But you do it for free.
Yeah.
Is it that you truly have the people at heart, and you just care about people, or what motivates you to give it out for free?
Well, I'm a man of the people, so sometimes I prefer to have people. I prefer social, what do you call it? Social currency over financial currency. So a lot of the time I trade my own financial currency for social currency, which is worth more over time. So I decided to just give it out. I decided to just say, Charlie, take some odds. I gave it to everybody, and then.
Okay, so you speak of social currency and how you prefer that to money. Certainly, I looked at your account about a couple of months ago, and I think you're around 12K followers on Twitter.
12,000.
And as of now, he sits at 62K, if I'm right. So certainly, if he was taking 50 cedis, you cannot trade that for a 60K account on Twitter. You cannot trade that for a Telegram group which has over 60K. Now, as the saying goes, to whom much is given, much is expected. At first, it was just a joke for friends, but I think in terms of the record books, Oswald has to be there. He need Guinness Book of Records. I need to give them a call because he's been on the trend list for 3 days. When Lionel Messi won the 6th Ballon d'Or, he didn't even trend for 12 hours. Everyone forgot about it. But Oswald has been there for 3 consistent days. And just talk me through it. How does it feel now? Did your life just change in 3 days? You Google Oswald now, and over 100 articles. Everyone is talking about you. Even when you got to the office, everyone's like, Oswald. How does it feel now?
Well, it's a lot of work for me.
Yeah.
Because now I can't even use my phone. Like I set out to send someone a message and like 3 calls come through.
Oh, man.
So if I want to send a message and finish, I have to like end the calls while they are coming through and send it. I'm getting calls from everywhere. Everybody's calling saying, Charlie, here say this, that. And my friends are also feeling a lot of pressure because everybody's calling and say, hey, Charlie, you be that also guy in Paddy. Charlie, for tell them, say, make you send with the odds, so that kind of thing. So, and other people too also, it's, I would say, because I haven't stepped out there in front of people to meet a lot of people physically and have a lot of people physically place attention on me, I haven't felt too overwhelmed about it physically, just through like my socials. That's where it's been a bit overwhelming because for the past 3 days or 4 days, I can't see my mentions. So I have friends who say, hey, this person said this, so go and see it and now go and they send it to me in the DM and I take it from there. Because when I open my mentions, it's just like rolling and rolling and rolling. So yeah, it's been interesting. I'm looking to see how far it goes, like where it goes.
Okay, we will be coming to the future, but we have just about 5 minutes now. But Oswald, he is a big man, and he's now Oswald 2020. I'll be asking him about that presidency question. But as things do stand, if there is supposed to be another meet and greet this time for the males, imagine there's a Drake coming. Oswald would be invited, man. He has over 60K followers. You're a big man now. But let's get back to the betting aspect. Yesterday, I saw you on the TL giving out some soccer bet codes. Now, there's been various websites write about conspiracy theory that Oswald is working with some of the betting companies to lead people astray and make money now. I'm giving you the chance. JoyPrime has millions of people watching, not just in Ghana. Viewers from Gambia, Nigeria, over 4 million people are watching according to the tracker. This is your chance to clear your name, Oswald. Well, I bet we're giving you some money.
My pocket wishes that was true. My bank accounts wish that was true. Yeah, but I've been approached by some of them and their affiliates, but I don't have any agreement with anyone.
What they say? Oh, you can't. Come on, it's gonna be exclusive. Just a tip.
Nope.
Does it have to do with a partnership?
Nope. Let's just keep it
he's not gonna give it out.
Yeah, I don't want to walk out of here and be faced with a lawsuit.
Exactly. So that's what I'm coming to. Do you feel threatened by all of this? That in case I give odds out and it doesn't work, do you feel scared?
You see, there are 2 points. When I give odds out and they work consistently for so long, there's a danger there. because you are taking money out of people's pockets.
Yeah.
And people don't enjoy having money taken out of their pockets. So that's one side.
Yeah.
And then the other side is when all your slips are playing
Yeah.
and your predictions are coming through, and there's that angle says, no, that was what, when the first one I said was when it's coming through.
When it's coming through.
The second one is when it's not coming, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Then you have everybody
all after you
saying,
like
Charlie, yesterday evening, you know, I have mixed feelings about yesterday. Yesterday was Europa.
Yeah.
And from 2 days ago,
yeah,
I said I'm not dropping Europa odds.
Yeah, I could clearly
because when I go on and I load the list of matches, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
My spirit doesn't sit with this kind of operation at all. And it's actually played out that way because there were a lot of surprises yesterday. So it was like, there are going to be so many surprises in this thing. So I'd rather not even go into it.
Okay.
Let's rest and let's allow things. But through the day, there was a lot of pressure. People were like, Charlie, give me some odds. And let's then I was like, Charlie, you know what? We can throw something put inside.
Yeah.
So I went on, and to be honest, yesterday I depended heavily on analysis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So the surprises turned the slips away. But you know, there has been a kind of like messianic
feeling to it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more or less like a reality check.
So yeah, it's a reality check.
Okay.
So now people are like, hey, Charlie, let him go bleed though.
Okay. So we have about a couple of minutes more, but you know, just tell us about the future of the group. There's 60K people there. Are you going to be dropping odds every weekend? And what was the future for?
It really depends. Now I'm only going to drop odds when I feel like, Charlie, we are going to make it.
Where you feel like you're going to make it. That's from the president himself. But just a few more seconds before we go. Do you really want to be president?
I've never thought about it.
But are you thinking about it?
I haven't.
But will you think about it?
I could think about it.
You could think about it?
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't want to give it out, but all we do know is that the trend is going to continue. # Oswald 2020. It was a pleasure, you know, having you on the show. Thank you very much for joining us. And for all the Oswaldians there, he would be dropping odds this weekend. He has told me secretly. Hey. So just follow him, Oswald the Sun, all
if you don't
over
get the odds,
media.
You need to come and see him.
But thank you very much for joining us. We'll join us again on Monday as we give you